Today I have the pleasure of bringing you a product that I am going to have a good time and I am happy to be introducing to you, and that is the Logitech MX Keys Illuminated Keyboard for Mac. This is a brilliant piece of hardware for your computer. The Logitech company, which makes this, has its, I believe, its headquarters in Sweden or Switzerland. I keep forgetting, but they used to have a headquarters in California. It's a company that's been around since 1981. Why I love this keyboard so much is because it's sturdy, first of all. It comes from a company that I trust because they make a lot of cool products like innovative keyboards, innovative mice, and also innovative video cameras for gaming as well as vlogging and casting. So this is it right here. And the illumination takes place under the keys of this keyboard. So as the sun goes down, it has a sensor in it that makes the keys illuminate. What a brilliant piece of hardware. And this is something that if you have a MacBook Pro, you know that inside the keyboard, within the keyboard, they illuminate on their own. It's something that MacBooks have done ever since forever. But if you don't want it on a fixed keyboard, you want it on an external keyboard like this, a wireless keyboard like this, it does it for you. And you could also control the brightness on the keyboard by pressing the brightness keys. If it's too much illumination or you don't need it at all, it has these two buttons up here that you can gradually adjust it up or down. What else makes this keyboard special? It has its on-off button right here on the right-hand side, your left if you're viewing it in the reverse. Look at that. And the way that you know it's charged, this light will turn green when you turn it on. And it has a certain amount of clicks per charge, and for me, it lasts me almost a month of constant use. And when the battery is dying down, the green light that you saw when I turned on will start blinking red intermittently. And then you know it's time to charge. And what else do you do? Unlike some older keyboards by Logitech, like this one, it does not have batteries in the back. It has the batteries inside, and they are rechargeable. So with this upgrade, Logitech on its MX Keys Illuminated keyboard has a USB-C connection right here that you can use to charge this keyboard. And the best part about it is that you can charge this keyboard with a little bit of charge. This keyboard can last you a very long time in between charges. So even though it's still charging, you don't have to charge it fully. I would say with just a few minutes of charging, it can last you a few weeks. And at least that's what it's done in the way that I've used it. Another thing that I like about this keyboard is that it has a keypad built in it. It's a little heavier than these types of keyboards that Logitech had before. I believe the K380, I believe this is, which was also a good piece of hardware, a little lighter, but it did not have the keypads here on the side. And just like the K380, the MX Keys keyboard has programmable buttons here at the top, so you can program these to Bluetooth by holding down the keys and wait for them to blink. which means it's sending out a signal to pair it off with another device. And guess what? If you're watching TV in your living room or in your bedroom and it's nighttime and you want to pair this off with your bedroom TV or your living room TV in the dark, you just hold it, pair it off with your remote control on the TV, and now you can type in the dark because guess what? The keys are illuminated. So, for example, a sample pairing that you might have with these three keys on top here, you might have one connection to your laptop. You might have another connection to your cell phone. And you might have another connection to your iPad, your tablet, or whatever, or your television. So you can have three connections. So you can have your TV, you can have your MacBook or whatever computer you have, and then you can also have it to your phone or whatever other device that takes Bluetooth connection. It also comes with a little dongle USB transmitter that you can use to pair on the back of your TV. It's connected to my computer right now, so I don't want to disconnect it so I can show it to you. But if you've used any kind of Logitech devices before, just a little USB flash looking device that sends out signals to pair, and your TV has a USB slot that you could connect it directly into it, and you can pair it that way to your TV. It's the same way you pair it into your computer. Now, if you have a phone, you're going to pair it off just by turning on Bluetooth on your phone and holding out one of the empty slots until it blinks, holding down on the button, and then when it reads it on the phone, you just press it and then it will pair. When you pair it on your phone, it might ask you to input a key pin. For example, it'll be any four numbers that they ask you to input on the television. Let's say it's 7895. You will press 7895 on the keyboard, and then it'll pair off with the receiver on the TV, and then you can use this on your TV. It hasn't asked me to input a pin when I connect it to my laptop, but what it does, sometimes it will ask me to use the Logitech application software. And if it doesn't read it right away, all you have to do is press the button in the Logitech application software, ask for it to pair, and then just turn this off and then turn it back on, and it will immediately, at least in my case, has always paired immediately after I've done that. What else can I say about this keyboard? It has lock keys that'll take you straight to the lock screen in case you want to immediately switch screens and go from watching whatever you're watching on your screen to the lock screen for security reasons, for privacy reasons. It's right there. Another thing I like about this MX Keys Logitech Illuminated keyboard is that it has the same controls that you would see on the controls of your MacBook Pro, meaning it has the Option and Command keys in the same order in which you will see on your MacBook Pro. And the FN key, they have the control key for that. So some computers have the FN key. Well, you use that, you hold that down as the Option key, and it will work the same. On the bottom, it says MX Keys for Mac. The other thing I like about this keyboard is that it's quiet, and it's comfortable too. So in a lot of older keyboards, you would have to press down all the way because the buttons were very big and bulky and will rise all the way up. But these are reasonably quiet. So in case someone is sleeping, or you don't want to bother the dog, or your roommate or your neighbor, and you're just typing, it's reasonably quiet and it's comfortable on the fingers. Now, it has a little bit of rise here in the back, so your wrists are a little bit slanted when you use it. If you need a little bit more support, if you have carpal tunnel or something like that, I would find something else to prop it up a little higher. That's the only thing it doesn't have. A little bit, the option to make it a little bit higher if you want to type at an incline for less wear and tear on your wrists and your fingers and overall forearm. But if you want to have some kind of ergonomic rubber or slimy device under the keyboard so you can rest your wrists on, I recommend doing that too. I don't really have any problem using it without one. I just usually put it on my lap and use it that way. What else can I say about this? Since it is USB-C compatible, let's say you have your only charger you have available is your phone cord. Most phones now have a USB-C charger. You can just connect it to your keyboard if you need it, but again, it just holds a charge for a very long time. And I think that the people at Logitech, its engineers, and product engineers and inventors had a lot of good things on their mind when they put this together, because it's just fun to use. They have another version of this. See, this is almost like silver, black, and white. They have another version. It's also MX keys. That the keyboard is actually black charcoal instead of silver. It's charcoal, so it's a little darker than this. Either one, I think you will love. It gets great reviews from most people. I personally am a fan of the Logitech company, except for when the prices just went up because people were locked down for a long time and they automatically just shot their prices up from $36 camera to all of a sudden having a $200 piece of hardware that previously cost $36. That wasn't right. But now you can get this type of keyboard for about $99, with inflation probably at most $120. But if you might want to wait, you can wait a little longer. You can buy anywhere from $77 to $82 on a flash sale. But please don't hesitate on buying this keyboard. I don't think you'll regret it. It's the type of purchase that will last a long time. It's well made. Sometimes when you shake it, you'll hear a little rattling going on there. I'm not sure what that's about. I hope it lasts me a long time. But I've had this for more than a year, and I love this so much that I bought another one. So I compare another 3 devices to it. Every time I go someplace to work, to a work site, let's say I have a photo shoot and I know I'm going to be doing a lot of inputting of information. I don't depend on them to have a keyboard. I bring my own keyboard. I like this. Bring your own tools. And not only that, but I bring my own mouse that I use along with it. Great pieces of hardware. If you have any questions or comments, or would like to see another review on similar products like this, please let me know in my inbox, my comment section, or however. So stop me in the street and say hello. Well, thank you for watching this video. If you have found this video useful, feel free to subscribe, feel free to share, feel free to tell your friends. I'm also available for photography events of all kinds. No one is too big or too small. I am also available for speaking engagements, especially for anything that is positive. With that being said, thank you for watching this video. Have a lovely day. Bye.